Всем привет! Будем дальше, короче, продолжать прохождение Хогвартса. В общем, что-то пытался поднастроить, короче, вроде что-то настроил. В общем, мы с профессором пошли дальше, короче, мутузить всякое. Вот, что-то он мне там пытается объяснить. В общем, погнали.
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Peeves.
Lovely to see you both.
Revelio.
Еще управление вспомнить. Все время она была у нас под ногами. Любопытно. Да не говори. Очень любопытно. Красивенько здесь у вас. Это карта. Оксмит, а тут запретный лес. Восхитительно. Да не говори. Жаль, что ты этого не видишь.
Revelio.
Что тут у нас?
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability. The potential and power of
Да, у
which
меня
will
свой супермагический дар.
prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge.
Испытания призваны проверить
Trials
вас.
that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
Допустим, может быть, помню, да,
You and your
помню.
friend Charles spoke of the portkey and of trials you'd created for one who sees traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however,
То, что вам удалось
bodes
так
well.
далеко зайти, это
The
хороший
trials were
знак.
designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor
Долго
Fig.
ждали.
Surely a few more.
Уверен, еще чуть-чуть.
While I do not know the secret
Как тебе не стыдно перебивать старших?
friend here has seen traces. traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
Возможно, мы уже
This is
опоздали.
grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
Тревожное известие, скажите,
Then,
что-то там.
in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
Взглянем на карту. Давай, я не против.
I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It
Да,
looks familiar.
наверное.
Perhaps
Если
your
это там,
young
где
friend is more well-traveled
совы
than you
сидят.
might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll
Встретимся
find
там
you
тогда.
as soon as I can.
Until then, be
Пока
careful
будьте осторожны, не говорите
and do
никому,
not
куда вы
tell
идете.
anyone where you're going.
Ей. По-моему, я там на метле пролетал. Встретитесь с профессором. Окей. Так. Идите как далеко. Нам вроде метлу давали, сейчас, может быть, долетим.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heat.
Revelio.
But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks.
Грибочки.
Come and see me.
А как призвать метлу? Вот тут нельзя летать? Ладно. Хорошо. А побежим пешочком.
Protego! Reductor! Confringo!
Ау!
You just got lucky!
Confringo! Incendio!
Protego.
Confringo! It would appear that you're grossly out.
Нормально. Зарядили. Да, то, что вот у меня зелья восстановления нету, это, конечно, плоховато.
Betting on the dragon fight was the best.
Confringo. Furioso.
This isn't a...
Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Пошел отсюда.
Levioso. Confringo.
Давай, давай, проходи. Почему летать-то нельзя? Ну, ладно.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Запретный лес.
Revelio.
I heard something. You're the little sod that saved Treadwell.
Protego. Confringo.
I don't... How dare
Leviosa. Confringo.
you may want to move.
Protego.
Ah, the young. Not
Ow.
such tragic corpses.
Что-то я не так делаю. Блин, только не говорите, что мне до туда опять... Блин, надо было, короче, на них забить и дальше идти.
I would say that Irondale is not appropriately named.
В принципе, недалеко. Пацаны, я туда не пойду, короче. Не-не-не-не, в другой раз. Подождем.
Over here.
Здорово.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see.
Вижу как
But there'll be
минимум
more.
дюжину.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Ну что, вдвоем-то мы их отпинаем, если что.
Quickly now.
Да.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Кавотикус.
Lucas to tell us.
Ага.
Well done.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Next time I see Pig or that student.
Что-то мне это не нравится прям вообще.
Something here. Ramrock said so. Oi! Pass that pie with you. Not quiet enough.
Ау.
Revelio. Orders.
И башню все вокруг, что связано с именами. Давай-ка дальше по инвизу. Охренеть. Да ты...
I've been fighting since before you were born. Pity, not quite.
Get accustomed to that.
Much too slow. You won't stop me. Was that your best?
That was unimpressive.
Not quite. You can't stop us.
An utterly pitiful this man.
30 штук! Это издевательство, блять, какое-то. Сложно. Сложно. Да, ну и тут мне уже надо с ними будет мочиться, да? Окей.
Rather unwise coming back this way. Let's get this easily diverted. I won't rest.
Your spells glance off of me.
Да. Как эта штука работает?
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is different somehow.
Можно мне похилиться, пожалуйста, братан?
Can't imagine the goblins know about the trials. They know that something is significant about this place, though.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Revelio.
Что? Да как так-то? Чё у меня в инвентаре все забито? Где? 24. О, пойдет. Так. Что-то заблокировано. Здесь. Будем в Панаме ходить. Панама же это классно, наверное.
Revelio.
Welcome to Sanbakar's Tower.
Потом. Дай сначала все обыскать.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sanbakar's Tower?
Одноглазый такой перс.
Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
Фигай. Что тут? Где тут? Кстати. Заныкали, приныкали. Ей.
This looks intriguing.
Любопытное место. Да не говори уж.
Revelio. I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio.
Понятно.
Revelio.
Так.
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Серебряные очки. Ну, естественно, не хуже, чем то, что на мне напялено. Благодарю за 100 рублей и Адриатика. Повседневная школьная форма в клетку. Рябиновый отвар. О, вот это нам такое надо. Оу. А, нет.
Revelio.
Не, сначала сундуль. Можно мне шляпу колдуна надеть? Хочу ходить в Панаме. А на единичку всего. О, нормально же.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Revelio.
Анзай! Сейчас наверняка будет что-то такое, что я не смогу сделать, да? Так. Не, давай вот это, короче.
Revelio. These are never a welcome
Ага.
sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Ну ты, короче, вот это сразу лови. О! Мощь. Пила.
These look familiar.
Омут. Или как эту фигню назвать? Пятки. Надо одеваться, а то меня что-то тут насилуют, короче. Знатно прям. Четыре. Нормально пока.
Revelio. What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides. More statues. Not making this easy on me.
Что-нибудь есть интересного?
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Понял. Ага. Чего?
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
Ты что творишь? Карфик. Будем, короче, сразу в нормальные шмотки одеваться. Как дальше?
Seems I ought to explore. I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Так, все, я сломался. Какая-то платформа, походу.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Тихо, тихо, тихо.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other
Какое
side of
ты
the bridge.
прыгаешь не так, как надо. Ага. Чё?
I'll never get used to these floors.
Давай, я знаю, что ты оттуда вылезешь, походу. Оу! Напряженочка. Да?
Now to see what's changed on each side of this archway.
Такое надо. Всем откройся. Что там такое? Ну не просто так дают, да?
Don't like the look of this.
Ух. Ух ты, ё-моё. Ох, ёпта. Вот столько жизней. Я надеюсь, с тобой драться не надо.
Another pensive.
Сначала сундули. Известный наряд. Тремор. Ужас.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
Возвращение в Хогвартс, профессор.
Getting used to. Professor Rickwood.
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of
Уже профессор, значит, да?
Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Такой смешной персонаж у нас.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the
Тут
way
что-нибудь
back to the
лежит?
vault chamber. Revelio.
Чего тут нету? Так, ну вот, походу, был первый сложный босс, который чуть меня не грохнул. Засранец. А я босса завалил.
What have we here?
Еще один.
I am a student at Hogwarts, sir, and this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial.
Найдете подобный артефакт в каждом испытании. Храните их в безопасном месте, они вам понадобятся, чтобы пройти весь уготованный вам путь до конца.
We will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Что будет в следующем испытании?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
Обсудить ситуацию.
Goblins?
Гоблины?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark
Следы
magic
могущественной
being
тайной магии,
wielded by
которую владеют
goblin
гоблины.
kind.
Ну да,
They
были такие.
and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials.
Будет
until we
разумным
know more.
приостановить дальнейшие испытания.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then,
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Пользование магией, чтобы снять боль.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually,
Понятия,
I
с чего
might know of
начать.
someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies, yes, sir.
Забывайте об учебе, да.
Before you go,
Что, с тобой потрещать надо тоже? Ну давай потрещим.
Professor?
have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Смотреть в оба. Получено достижение. Это хранитель. Что, типа, осень наступила? Нет, неплохо. Так. Теперь из 8 основных заданий. Нужна помощь с доставкой, я решил обратиться к вам. Я похож на курьера, почтальона, кого-нибудь? Вот это всякое мы, короче, сразу же отсюда убираем. Ну, очко талантов. Это нам пригодится, пожалуй.
I should ask.
Come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Так.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Да, тут говорили то, что можно... О. Неплохо так. Повышает урон от мандрагоры. Что-то еще там давали, да? Снижает урон, получаемый от пауков. Вообще огонь. Так, это нам куда надо, получается?
Dee cannot believe how many beasts you have here.
Пить метлу в магазине.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Круголёдка в Хогсмиде. Где у нас круголёдка в Хогсмиде? Это что? Это, наверное, не то. Магазин одежды. Ганки. Старый глупец. Сладкое королевство. Понял. Открывай. Магазин спортивных товаров. И серебряное правило, которое уже круче, чем мои. Армаз. Настоящий волшебник, блин. Так, братан, мне сказали у тебя метлу купить.
Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Well, shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around, thank you.
What are we looking for today?
Есть что-нибудь за 1000.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
А я тебе могу всякие приколюхи продавать, да?
Nice doing business with you. Thanks for stopping by. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Так, ну что, вы мне дадите полетать на метле? Не дадите, да?
Help but admire, Mr.
Мира. Хотя бы сюда. Дайте полетать. Я что, просто так метлу, что ли, покупал? 600 монет!
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
If it isn't Slytherin's newest broom talent.
Hello, Melda. Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people...
Короче, ты даешь мне задание или нет?
Enough of this. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Slytherin.
Actually, why not?
Погнали, не важно то, что я не умею на метле
I'm so looking
летать.
forward to seeing you lose.
Что делать надо?
Ah, success!
Походу понял.
Made it! Brilliant!
Хочу так же быстро на своей метле летать.
Did it!
Домой. Что, съела?
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Oh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
I don't want respect from the likes of you. All you do is insult people.
You and everyone else need to get a thicker skin. Anyway, I'm moving on to the next course. It's near Irondale and offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
Вернитесь к чувачку. Так.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
Полетаем немножко. Расслабимся. Ага. Паркуйся. Эй. Да, не туда. Чё?
Rebellion.
Хогсмит.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and is wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon.
Давай, связывайся, без проблем.
How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
Так, уровень, да? Таланты. Тут пока ничего нельзя. Здесь... Ага. Это нам надо. Так, куда дальше? Какое-то задание разблокировалось, правильно? Одно из основных. Карта мира. Вот это, да? Туц.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Oh! Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please.
Будьте, боже мой.
The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You
Что
can
с
use
тобой
my
делать-то
brush.
надо?
Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it in
Чё?
experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
Тварь пока не готова к взаимодействию. Слышь, тварь, будь готова к взаимодействию.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them.
Самоаккуратность.
Why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
Чё, кого? Жмыхов? Жмыров. Одно и то же. Киси. Это Киси же. Очень похоже.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Дайте я его стукну.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry
Так,
on.
чё, вычесать?
Feed and brush the Neasels, just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one.
Хавайте.
As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please
Чё с моим плащом?
and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps.
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
Чё? Чё тебе надо?
Did you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something
Надеюсь, что
I'd
это
rather not
хорошо.
say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
I'm not sure. What's this all about?
You'll see. I promise you have nothing to fear.
Ладно,
I wouldn't
пошли.
take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead.
Пришли куда? Куда ты меня притащил?
Stand back.
Окей.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howard mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howard.
Вообще в лесу много браконьеров обитает.
The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Так, что у нас там дальше по заданиям? Аня. В Хоксмида побежим. Или точнее полетим. Надо привыкать к тому, что у меня есть волшебная метла. Ну что, вроде с интернетом все нормально, больше не просаживается. Блин, чуть курицу гриль не сделал. И чё мы не хотим призываться?
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
No, I swear I won't be wasting your time, and I'm grateful for the opportunity, ever so.
Come on then, what you got?
It's
Why is it moving?
What, I bet...
Your bag, it's wriggling. What you got in there? Not rats, I hope.
No, it's a niffler!
What do I want with a niffler?
He's sharp. Stole from me, he did.
He was robbed by a niffler.
That's what I'm saying. He's a natural, worth his weight in galleons.
Go on then, show him to me.
I must
You're
have...
wasting my time. Ow!
No, I would
You
never
scratched
waste
me,
your...
your little
Where's
rat
he gone?
scratched
Come
me.
on,
Suppose you can't even keep
Oh,
hold
come
of
on,
it.
where are you?
И трожь.
He's not a
Catch your
rat.
It's dead. You hear me? Dead.
I
Get
swear,
out of
he's
here.
not a rat.
Amateur. Watch out!
Да. Где еще?
Revelio.
Это последний еще есть. Сныкался от меня. Ну, вообще, наверное... Имеет смысл быстрыми перемещениями, короче, туда. Чук-чук-чук.
Handy resource indeed.
Так, ну 2 я вижу уже сразу. 3-4 вижу. Последний.
Brilliant.
did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kogawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
Естественно.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work.
Погнали. Что дает?
Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell. My office. Before there you go. Catching them quickly.
Confringo, incendio, Expelliarmus! Glacius.
I think it's learned its lesson, but do continue to practice as long as you like. Kinesthesia is a powerful learning tool.
Revelio.
Так. Заданием. Пойдем козявки собирать. Где пульса? Походу сначала сюда. И пульса. Так, это куда нам вообще надо? Раздобудьте, фиксируйте, испытайте его в деле. Зелье максимум Эдрус. Ну, эти зелья, наверное, тоже где-то в Оксмиде, да? Блин, там ближе можно было. Ну ладно, добежим.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Hello there.
Revelio.
In the market for potions, are we?
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with the delivery?
Yes, I do.
What do you...
Давай, падай.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
Может быть,
You've
когда-нибудь
no
выполним.
idea how grateful I am. She's a talented...
Не. Сначала другое. Фиксирующее зелье. Максима Эдурус. Фиксирующее.
What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Excellent.
Я бабки потратил на эту фигню. Задание типа принеси, подай. Иди нафиг, не мешай. Так, мы тут не для этого вообще. Так, это давай сюда, это сюда. Что тут еще? Не это, вот это.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Revelio.
Статуя Грегори Льстивого. Ничего такой.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Что произошло? Знакомые все лица. И тут что-то случайно свистнул в прошлый раз. Бахни. Давай бахнем. У вас типа так уроки и проходят? Угу. Да?
How are your assignments coming along?
Revelio. I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn to pulso.
Пульса.
Let's see what you can do.
Давай, я готов вообще все изучать.
Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted... Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
Жесть какая. Не знаю для чего, но мне, наверное, когда-нибудь пригодится.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp wasn't happy. Leave me out of your grand plans next time.
Sorry to hear that. Hopefully he's already forgotten about it. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Давай. Киш, киш, киш. Так, пом. Чувствую я. Шестнадцатый уровень, скрытность. Очок скрытности дает. Снижает способность врагов обнаружить вас. Позволяет вам использовать бег. Да, ну. Это выглядит интересно. Вообще это все дело можно комбинировать, я так понимаю, по-нормальному. Можно это убрать отсюда как-нибудь? Давай вот это сюда пока засунем. Так. Что дальше у нас по плану? Задание. Сейчас на шлем Урткота пойдем. Сейчас небольшой перерыв. Ту-ту-тум, ту-ту-тум. І куди нам? Погнали. Тум-ту-ту-тум, ту-ту-ту-ру-ту-ру-тум.
The severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Revelio.
По-моему, я дверью ошибся.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello, Miss
Hello.
Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help.
Рада была помочь.
They were nothing but trouble.
От этих двоих одни
Glad
беды.
you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
Он друг.
It seemed as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now.
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him. About Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards. Even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him
Вот как
in,
ваш союзник.
find an ally in Lodgok.
Союзники — это хорошо.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Теперь будьте осторожны. Так, я на самом бы деле бы поменял бы кувырок. И еще кое-что в настройках. Древняя магия сюда. А вот это вот сюда. Может быть, получше будет. Так.
You too.
Welcome to the Hog's Head. Any
О.
empty seat is yours.
Какая с подносом. Вешание, кование, голова. Не против, если у тебя тут немножечко... Що це таке? Так. Это вместо шарфика, что ли, надевается? Офигеть. Ну ладно. Хорошо. Видал, что могу?
Hello, Lodgok. Sirona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you, It's about Ranrock.
Нужно поговорить о Ронрике. Теперь я вспомнил. Когда напал тролль, вы та ученица, за которой он охотится. Ну, возможно, да. Возможно, это
And I
я.
need to know what he and his loyalists are up to.
Да, мне необходимо знать, что его сторонники замышляют. Предположим, я в курсе, но с чего бы мне вам доверять?
Serona said our interests may be aligned. Perhaps she was wrong.
Well, if Serona believes we have common goals, then it is possible that we can trust each other. Very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has
Кто-то спер реликвию гоблинов. Ходят шлюхи какие-то там. Гробница той самой ведьмы. Мы с Ронроком разругались уже давно. Возможно, эта реликвия поможет нам наладить отношения.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
Okay.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
Побежали.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as
Ценная фамильная реликвия.
The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind sees things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today. Ah, and there it is, the witch's tomb.
Oh, dreadful looking place, isn't it? Revelio.
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
What about this helmet makes it so special?
The helmet of Urtkot is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of... It inspired greatness. That is, until it was no longer. A symbol of what has been lost, of all... Reclaiming it.
Короче, понятно.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again,
Желаю вам удачи.
I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return.
Погнали. Ой, чувствую, я сейчас могут нам там навешать. Ну ладно. Сами кому хочешь навешаем.
Revelio. It's sealed. Moths. Curious.
Стильный школьный плащ.
Lumos. Revelio. Howland's beard.
Dungeon Master.
This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Lumos.
Ну, неспроста нас этому учили.
Lumos.
Я уже все время махачей просто ожидаю за любой дверью.
I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
Ага. Окей.
They're certainly persistent. Revelio.
Ау. Сразу одеваемся. Так, 29, 30. И дальше.
Lumos. Lumos.
А. Серьезно? Всем откройся.
Revelio. What's that hanging there? Looks precarious.
I believe you are ready to learn Arresto Momentum, the slowing. It allows you to freeze objects or people in mid-air. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
Revelio. Down I go. No other way. Oh!
Повернуться назад, да? Ладно. Кавабанга. Ай-ай-ай-ай-ай! Да что ж вы творите? Ух.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Так.
This looks even more complex. Lumos. 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 Lumos.
Чё? Сундучки. И дневная школьная форма. Так. О. Там норм. Шар факультета. 15 уровень. Не дотянули мальца. Так, а если...
Lumos.
Это моя не понимать мальца. Вот лежит там. Блин, каждый раз, когда ты что-то поднимаешь, приходится переодеваться. Это, конечно, круто, но нет, в скобочках.
Lumos. Making this spin ought to raise that platform. That must be it. Lumos.
Что за затупы? Что тут делать-то надо?
Lumos. Lumos. I need to bring moths to the door. Lumos. Confringo. Incendio. Guardians. Glacius.
Так. Что я могу не так делать? Тут мы взяли, там мы взяли, правильно?
Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Не просто ж так их. Отсюда можно отцеплять. Я понял. Походу я слепой просто, да? Да. Все, давай, иди сюда. Надо быть внимательней.
Lodgok said the helmet was in her. The dead better show this to Lodgok.
Кольцо с печаткой.
I know there's a mechanism to open this door. Lodgok, the sarcophagus has been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn, they got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
An entire camp of Rookwood's thieves. I might need assistance.
Unfortunately, we have no time. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
Походу придется махаться, да?
There they are. The Ashwinder.
Воу-воу-воу-воу.
I've seen you use Expelliarmus many times. Won't work on me. I can tell you that.
Your life ends here. You come to the expulso.
Ох.
Want to look up? Expulso. Ah, you bended.
Ой, жесть.
This is your first duel. What are your thoughts on There we are. Expulso.
Так вот всегда.
Lumos.
I've never been afraid of the dark. Nor doing dark. From above.
Может, тролль с ними сам разберется?
Flash of inspiration. Expulso. Now just Expulso. This has become quite conductive, aren't we? Expulso. Expulso. Nowhere to go. Expulso. 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 Might want to look up.
Give it back. Ah, hardly felt it.
Should think they felt that in London. Revelio.
Что я тут вообще забыл? Берите шлем. Здесь, что ли, где-то?
That's it.
This is for Rookwood!
Somebody out there?
Сейчас я свалить могу, да?
Time for some.
I hate it. Stand and fight me. To your knees. That's mine.
Ну, что ли?
Wait till Sebastian hears about this. An ash one. Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do? I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile.
Да.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Oh, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly.
Хорошо, что я доверился
I'm
вам.
glad that I
Ну, в
trusted
принципе, да, неплохо доверять
We shall
кому-нибудь.
speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Так. Следующий квестик. Что тут у нас?
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something.
Что тебе надо?
Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
Вижу обезьяну.
Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Охота сладкое королевство.
Yes, terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you
Нет страха, нет сомнений.
reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower.
Кто там пролетел?
Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh! I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's but.
Наконец-то нас научили вскрывать замки. Так, чё, это пока сюда. Это сюда. Где? Где? Ага.
Alahomora.
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you.
Revelio.
This is a restricted area of the castle after all.
Alohomora.
Ну все, теперь я. Ну, система замков вскрытия, точнее их, ничего такая. Теперь я могу все обносить. Неплохо. Чё? Не годится. Кстати говоря. Блин, жалко. Перчи не отдам.
Revelio.
Ага, то есть еще не все замки умею вскрывать. Ну ладно.
Revelio.
Потом наденем, если не забудем.
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between aconite and asphodel.
Yeah, well, still early. Perhaps they'll improve.
You say that every year, Matilda.
Ели, что ли? А хер с ними. Мне, походу, выше надо.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
They're saying that Ranrock's loyalists are preparing for a rebellion.
Alohomora.
А что тут в сундуке-то может такого лежать?
Alone, troll. How dare you speak to a prefect that way? I'm a prefect too. That's it. 50 health points. You know you can't do that.
Что там? Ванная старост. Что на этой хрени надо сделать? Ай, хрен с ним.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though.
А тут никого нету.
I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
Bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff? Not Ravenclaw?
I know when I see a winning bet, and Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway.
I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself.
Блин.
What was what?
Что ты говоришь?
I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff?
Никого нету. Не-не-не, братан, тут никого нету. Парис бестолковый. Черепахи. Что собрал, чувак?
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Таланты. Пока ничего. Походу, вот эту вот штуку придется выучить, потому что не хватает ячеек. Для каждого свои ячейки. Так, ну допустим, инвиз пока так будет вот здесь. Вот это все. И ремонт тоже здесь. Здесь вот это. Вот это. И пока хватит, наверное. Так. Пока все, да.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts. I'm heading to...
Тыц, телевизор. Это фиксики внутри.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies.
Revelio.
Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Типа единорог 2, это 6. И... Так, а как это открывается? 3, 0 и что-то будет 5, правильно? А здесь будет, значит, единорог 5. Айтанама.
Revelio.
Слушайте, загадки.
Alohomora.
Алахамора.
Revelio. Alohomora.
Так. Окей. Что еще? Это фигня. Это фигня. Это фигня. А, тятя. Это фигня. Что еще? Тут-то, наверное, продать лучше будет шарфы. Тут где-то, по-моему, классный шар, кстати, был, да? 31. Спасибо за шарф. Тын-тын-тын.
What have you learned?
Good thing Professor Weasley takes her role seriously. Has no interest in his.
Professor Black was terrible before.
Ту-ду-ду-ду-ду.
Revelio.
Очень важный разговор.
Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag
Когда я
in the
нашел в
room
комнате
the
эту
other
сумку, она
day.
наверняка
You must
пригодится
need it
вам
to
в
help
учебе.
with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before.
Естественно,
Deke
видишь, какой
calls it
модник.
a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking
Приятный
about something
ветерок.
Professor Howin said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can, on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area, so perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out there on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to
Дик
best
тоже
use the
так думает.
knapsack and where. Come along then.
Ого. Что ты там хочешь, чтобы мы сделали?
Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
Ага.
I'm ready to learn how to use the nap.
Perfect. Deke, look.
Пошли погуляем, да, куда-нибудь. Чудо-мешком попользуемся. Ду-ду-ду-ду.
A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh, it was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It'll be
Карликовые
nice to
пушишки.
keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
Хвать мешок. Пока нельзя, да? Все, у меня есть пушишка.
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them.
А это мы их так спасаем. В мешок засовываем.
Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right, where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
There. Lumos.
Везет кому-то, кто-то просто берет, щелчком пальцев перемещается, кому-то надо на метле херачить.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Так, мне надо сюда, короче, левиоса засунуть. Фонаря. Не, вместо вот этого. О, труба тебе. Ну как труба? Я тебя спас.
I rescued a jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree
Вон
with the
телята.
spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
Подождать ночи, чтобы их увидеть.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Поймай лунтиленка. Лунтика. Будем ловить лунтиков. Что, братан, попался?
Everything's all right now. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Да вообще не сложно. Прет все.
Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. You'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Так, надо тоже воспользоваться волшебным щелчком пальцев. Куда-нибудь сюда.
Off on another adventure, are we? Revelio.
Чё? Скелет Авгурея.
Revelio.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
Классно, мы создали улицу внутри комнаты. Неплохо.
Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Oh!
Теперь у меня зверинец в моей
Deke thinks the
комнате.
vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them.
Короче,
Speaking of
продавать
care,
зверей
beasts that are well fed and groomed
мадаме
will
какой-то.
provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Покемонов будем это. Ага, пушишка. Не, нифига не так. Все. Это было главное. Так. Все, с этим мы расправились. Так. А? Могу что-нибудь зафигарить? Ну, подождем, ладно. То без хилок вообще тяжко. Что-то, мне кажется, надо поставить побольше стендов для зельеварения. Так, погоди-ка. Это что у нас? Изменяющее. Товское. Это пока не надо. Так. Это я понимаю. В смысле? Это так не работает, что ли? Не работает. Ищ. Сделки есть. Так, ну чё, я думаю, пока закончим. Дальше побежим уже в следующий раз. Возможно, завтра даже. Всем спасибо за просмотр, кто смотрел. Спасибо Адриатике за 100 рубасов. Спасибо за поддержку. Приходите в следующий раз, буду ждать. Возможно, даже заранее буду как-то транслировать, планировать трансляцию. Все, уже заговариваюсь. Так, там 3 часа нормально. Всем спасибо, всем пока.